Hello everyone, magandang buhay po sa lahat. Welcome po dito sa ating Matsay Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito ay papaliwanag ko po sa inyo on how to solve word problems involving centripetal acceleration and centripetal force. I am going to present 7 different word problems with complete solution and answer. So I'm going to discuss it in step by step. Okay, so these are the steps that we are going to use in calculating the problems. Number one step, identify the given. The next, we're going to determine the required. The next, identify the formula to be used. The next, I'm going to present the complete solutions and then determine the final answer. So lahat po yan ay puprovide ko po sa inyo, papaliwanag ko in step by step. Okay, for number one problem. Determine the centripetal force of a 600 kilogram race car moving at 15 meter per second along a curved racetrack of radius 50 meters. So this problem is all about centripetal acceleration in force. Now, the first step that we're going to do to solve this problem is identify the given facts. So ano po yung mga different given? So unahin po natin itong number na ito. So ito po ay 600 kilogram. So what is kilogram unit? Okay, that is mass. So the mass here is equal to 600 kilogram. So M stands for mass, kaya M is equal to 600 kilogram. Next is 15 meter per second. Okay, so kapag meter per second ang given, ibig sabihin ito po yung kanyang velocity or yung kanyang speed. Okay, so ilalagay po natin dyan V is equal to 15 meter per second. So yung 50 po ay ito po yung nandun sa dulo, radius 50 meters. So R, radius 50 meters. So ito po yung tatlong given that we can use to solve this problem. Okay, now, what is the required? Ano po ba yung hinahanap ng problem? Determine the centripetal force. So ibig sabihin, ang ikakalculate po natin ay centripetal force. Okay, so here, centripetal force or F sub C is the required. And then next step, we're going to determine what is the formula that we're going to use to solve for the required. So ang required po ay centripetal force. So ito po yung kanyang formula. Fc is equal to m mass times v squared or velocity squared divided by r or radius. Okay, so to solve, to present the solution, all you have to do is you're going to substitute the given. Okay, ito po yung kanyang solution. Mula po sa formula, substitute natin. Fc is equal to m mass. So ang m po natin dito ay 600 kilogram times b, velocity, 15 meter per second. So this become, yan po, m is 600 kilogram times v squared, velocity squared. Ang velocity po ay 15, kaya 15 meter per second then squared. Kasi squared po yung ating formula. Divided by r, ang r po ay radius 50, so divide by 50 meters. Okay, so next po na step mula dito ay we are going to simplify first this one. Kasi meron po tayong square dito sa ating formula. Ang unang isi-simplify po ay ito pong may square. Kaya copy natin yung 600 kilogram. Okay, this one. And then simplify natin itong may square. 15 meter per second, then close and open parenthesis square. So here, to simplify, 15 times 15 po ito or 15 squared. 15 squared is 225. Then, ito pong meter per second, since may square dyan, i-square din po natin silang dalawa. Kaya meter square divide by s square or second square. And then copy natin yung divisor natin 50 meters. Okay? Then next, we're going to multiply first, saka natin i-divide. Okay, so to multiply, this will become 600 times 225 is equal to 135,000. And then, ang unit na po dito ay kilogram. Then, meter squared per second squared. Okay, this one. So, ito na po yung kanyang unit. Divide by, copy, 50 meters. And then next, we're going to divide the numbers. 135,000 divided by 50. Okay. And the result is 2,700. And then, ang unit po natin ay ito pong kilogram. And then, sa atin pong equation, may meter square at may meter. So, kung ika-cancel po natin yung meter at yung meter square sa taas, may matitira pa pong isang meter. Ano po? So, may ka-cancel po yung tag isang meter, may isang meter po matitira doon. Kaya, ang matitirang unit po ay kilogram, and then meter, and then per square or second square. Okay, so yan na po yung ating unit. And then next, for final unit, since we know that kilogram meter per second squared is also known as Newton. Para ma-shortcut po natin yung ating unit, ito pong kilogram meter per second squared is Newton. Okay? Kaya the final answer is 2,700 Newton. Then we are going to answer what is asked in the question. Ito po yung ating answer. Ano po ba yung hinahanap niya? Determine the centripetal force. So, the centripetal force is 2,700 Newton. Okay? Okay, for number 2 problem. Thomas attached a 0.20 kilogram mass of stone to a string 0.5 meter long and swings it in a horizontal circle. The stone goes around its path at 6 meter per second. What is the centripetal force on the stone? Okay. So here, this is another example of or another problem about centripetal acceleration and force. So we are going to identify the given. Tatlo po yung ating number. So we have 0.20 kilogram. Meron po tayong 0.5 meter long at meron pong 6 meter per second. Now, so ano-ano po yung mga iyang given na yan? So identify po natin. Yun pong 0.20 kilogram, since kilogram, yan po ay yung mass. Kaya M is equal to 0.20 kilogram. The next po ay yun pong 0.5 meter long. So ano po ba yung nakalagay dito? So, mass of stone to a string of 0.5 meter. So, bakit ko po nilagay na radius? Kasi yung string, yun po yung radius po mula po sa kamay ni Thomas hanggang dun sa stone, yun po yung measurement ng radius. Kasi yun po yung string. Ano po? Yun po yung haba ng string. Kaya yun po yung radius. The next po ay 6 meter per second. So, ibig sabihin, goes around, ibig sabihin, papaikutin po niya. So, itong meter per second, ito po yung kanyang velocity. Kaya V is equal to 6 meter per second. Okay, take note ha, kung nalilito po kayo, kapag yan po ay kilogram, mass po iyan. Then, kapag meter long, centimeter or meter, yun po ay radius. Okay? At kapag ang unit naman po ay meter per second, yun po yung speed or kaya ay velocity. Okay? So, yun po yung ating tatlong given. Next, we are going to identify the required. So, ano po ba yung required dito sa problem? What is the centripetal force on the stone? So, centripetal force yung ating pong hahanapin. Okay? Then, we are going to identify the formula. So, ito ulit po yung formula ng centripetal force is equal to m mass times velocity squared divided by radius r. Okay, so ito po yung kanyang solution. We are going to substitute the given. So, what is m? Mass 0.20 kilograms times v. Velocity is 6. So, here, ito po. 0.20 kilogram times velocity 6 meter per second. Again, ma-square po siya kasi ma-square po yung ating v doon. Then, ang radius po natin ay 0.5. So, divide by 0.5 meters. Okay, so next step, bago po natin i-multiply itong numerator, ay simplify natin itong may square. So, what is 6 times 6? Kasi 6 square po yan. 6 times 6 is 36. So, this will become, copy mo natin yung 0.20 kilograms. Then, 6 times 6 is 36. And then, meter per second ulit ay lagyan po natin ng square. So, meter squared, second squared. Divide by, copy the denominator, 0.5 meters. Okay, so pwede na pong mag-multiply. So this will become 0.20 times 36 is 7.2. Then, ang magiging unit na po niya ay kilogram, meter squared, per second squared. Okay? Then, divide by 0.5 meters. So, just copy lang muna ito. And then, pwede na po natin itong i-divide. 7.2 divide by 0.5. Use your calculator. Ang lalabas po dyan ay 14.4. And then, ang maging unit ulit po ay kilogram. Then, ito pong meter at meter squared. Cancel natin yung meter at isang meter ang may matitira pong isang meter dito. Kaya 1 meter po dito. Okay, kaya po may meter. And then, copy second squared. So, we have centripetal force is equal to 14.4 kilogram meter per second squared. And then, again, i-convert natin itong kilogram meter per second squared into Newton. Okay, so here, 14.4 Newton. Okay, so let's answer what is asked in the problem. What is the centripetal force on the stone? So simple lang po. In sentence, the centripetal force on the stone is 14.4 Newton. Okay, for problem number 3. A 50 kilogram boy is riding a Ferris wheel with a radius of 40 meters. The tangential speed of the boy is 5.0 meter per second. What is the magnitude of his centripetal force and acceleration? Okay, so ito po ulit yung ating tatlong given, 50 meter kilogram, or 50 kilogram rather, ibig sabihin ito po ay mass. Okay, 40 meters. So ito po ay 40 meters, naka-indicate na po itong radius. At speed or velocity 5.0 meter per second. So ilagay po natin sa given. Okay. So mass is 50 kilogram, radius is 40 meters, and velocity is 5.0 meter per second or pwede pong tanggalin na po yung 0.0. Okay? So pwede pong 5 meter per second. And then, what is the required? Ang required po dyan ay, sabi po niya, what is the magnitude of his centripetal force and acceleration? So, ibig sabihin, dalawa po yung ating co-compute. Centripetal force at centripetal acceleration. Kaya ito po yung ating required, FC and AC. Okay. So, we're going to solve. Unahin po natin, kapag nagko-compute po tayo, or dalawa yung i-compute natin yung centripetal acceleration in force, ang pinakang una po natin ko-compute ay yung centripetal acceleration. Kasi po, mas madali na po natin i-compute mamaya yung centripetal force. Okay? So, the formula that we're going to use is AC is equal to velocity squared divided by radius. Okay? Substitute natin yung given. So, this become ang velocity po natin is 5 meter per second. Okay, this one, 5 meter per second, then my square, divide by r. Ang radius po natin ay 40 meters. Okay, then simplify muna ito bago po tayo mag-divide. So, let's become, what is 5 square? 5 square is 25. Then, meter squared, second squared. Divide by, copy, 40 meters. So, divide by 40 meters. And then, pwede na po tayong mag-divide. What is 25 divided by 40? So, that is equal to 0.625 meter per second squared. So, again, 1 m, dalawang m. Pag kinancel natin yung isa at isang m dito, may matitira pa pong isang m dito. So, m is 1 and then per second squared. Okay, so that is our centripetal acceleration. So itataas po natin itong sagot natin na centripetal acceleration at magagamit po natin ito in calculating the centripetal force. Okay? To calculate the centripetal force, ito po yung ating formula. So na-present ko na po itong formula before sa ating previous video lesson. Ano po? So FC is equal to M mass times AC, centripetal acceleration. Okay, kaya ko po inlagay dito kasi kakailangan po natin itong centripetal acceleration para po ma-solve itong centripetal force. Okay, substitute lang po natin. So this will become Ang mass po ay nandito, 50 kilogram. Okay? Times AC. Ito na po yung AC, 0.625. Okay? Meter per second squared. Then, multiply lang po natin itong 50 times 0.625. That is equal to 31.25. And then, ang maging unit po natin ay itong kilogram. So, kJ. Then, M per second squared. So again, i-convert natin itong kilogram, meter per second squared into Newton. So let's become centripetal force is equal to 31.25 Newton. Okay? Then, answer what is asked in the question. What is the magnitude of his centripetal force and acceleration? So ito po yung ating answer in sentence. The centripetal force is 31.25 Newton. Okay, this one. And the centripetal acceleration is 0.625 meter per second squared. Okay, this one. Okay, so ayan po yung kanyang complete computation and answer. Okay, for problem number 4. A car of mass 600 kg is moving in a circular track. The centripetal acceleration of the car is measured to be 4 meter per second squared. Find the centripetal force acting on the car. Okay, so ito naman po yung ating problem number 4. So, what are the given facts? We have 600 kg. Okay, bilugan ko po. Another one, we have 4 meter per second squared. Okay, so dalawa lang po yung ating given. So, 600 kg lang po at 4 meter per second squared. Okay, sige nga, identify po natin kung ano po itong dalawa. Since ito po ay kilogram, then ito po ay mass. So, M is equal to 600 kilogram. Okay? And then, 4 meter per second squared. So, kapag ganito po yung unit, alam na po natin ito na centripetal acceleration pag meter per second squared. Pero naka-indicate po dito, the centripetal acceleration of the car is measured to be 4 meter per second squared. Kaya, AC natin is equal to 4 meter per second squared. Okay, so yun lang po yung dalawang given natin. What is asked in the problem or what is the required? So ang required po dyan ay centripetal force. So find the centripetal force. So FC yung ating pong hahanapin. So what is the formula that we are going to use? Okay? So ang formula po to solve for centripetal force ay ito. Okay? So ito po yung ating computation at ito po yung ating formula. FC for centripetal force is equal to M mass times AC centripetal acceleration. So tamang-tama, dalawa po yung given. Okay? So this become, substitute natin, the mass is 600 kg times centripetal acceleration is 4 meter per second squared. So just multiply lang po 600 times 4, that is equal to 2,400 kg. Okay? Kilogram and then meter per second squared. Again, since kilogram meter per second squared, pwede po nating i-convert lang into Newton. So the centripetal force is equal to 2,400 Newton. Okay? So let's try to answer in sentence. The centripetal force is 31 or the centripetal force is equal to 2,400 Newton. Okay? Okay, for problem number 5. A cyclist moving around a circular track experiences a centripetal acceleration of 2.5 meter per second squared. The centripetal force acting on the cyclist is measured to be 200 Newton. Find the mass of the cyclist. Okay, so ito po yung ating number 5 problem. Identify po natin yung given. So, ilan po ba yung given dyan? Ito pong 2.5 meter per second squared. Okay, bilugan ko. Okay. And then another one ay ito pong 200 Newton. So, ano pong given ito kapag ang unit ay meter per second squared? So kahit hindi po naka-indicate yung centripetal acceleration, dapat alam po natin na ito po ay centripetal acceleration kapag ang unit ay meter per second squared. Okay? Pero kahit hindi dito sa problem, naka-indicate na po ito kaagad. Okay? So here, the centripetal acceleration is 2.5 meter per second squared. And then, the centripetal force acting on the cyclist is measured to be 200 Newton. Okay, kapag Newton naman po yung unit, ito po ay centripetal force. Okay, naka-indicate na po dito that FC, centripetal force, is equal to 200 Newton. Then, yun lang po yung dalawa yung given natin. What is asked in the problem or what is the required? Find the mass of the cyclist. Ibig sabihin, ang required po natin ay the mass of the cyclist. Okay, so ito po yung ating solution. For centripetal force, na formula, FC is equal to M times AC. Okay, so ito po yung ating formula na gagamitin para makuha po yung mass. So notice here sa ating pong formula ng centripetal force, meron po tayong FC. Okay, given po yung FC. Meron po tayong AC, given po yung AC. At meron po tayong M. Yung M po ay yun yung ating hahanapin. Yun po yung required mass. So magagamit po natin itong formula to solve the mass. Okay, substitute po natin. FC. So ang FC po natin, centripetal force is 200 Newton. Okay, so substitute natin FC is 200 Newton. Then follow the equation equal. What is M? Mass. Yun po yung hahanapin natin. So remain po yung M, mass, times AC. So ano po yung AC natin? Centripetal acceleration, 2.5 meter per second. Kaya ang AC po natin ay 2.5 meter per second squared. Okay, so paano po natin ito isosolve? Ang hahanapin po natin ay itong M, mass. I-move po natin itong 2.5 meter per second squared sa left ng equal sign. Okay, isama po natin sa 200 Newton. So paano po natin yan i-move? Para ma-isolate po natin itong M. So ganito lang po yun. Okay, so divide natin sa 2.5 meter per second squared, ito pong right side ng equal sign. Pero syempre, para balance, mag-divide din po tayo sa kabila ng 2.5 meter per second squared. So kung ano po yung divide natin dito sa right, dapat gawin din po yung i-divide natin sa left para balance. So ano po yung purpose? Itong 2.5 meter per second squared, kakancel na po natin. At yun na po ay nandito na po sa left side ng equal sign. Okay? So this become, if you are going to divide 200 divided by 2.5, yan po ay 80 kilogram. Okay, so mamaya po papaliwanag ko kung bakit po itong Newton divided by meter per second squared magiging kilogram. Okay? Is equal to, kapag na-cancel na po ito, 2.5 ay M na lang po yung matitira. Okay, kaya 80 kilogram is equal to mass. So paano po ito naging kilogram mula po dito? Ito po, isite ko po dito sa right side dito. Okay. Notice or take note that yung Newton ay kilogram meter per second squared. Yun po yung Newton. Di ba po? Sa computation po natin sa ating first example, yung kilogram meter per second squared, kino-convert po natin sa Newton. Kaya ibabalik po natin yung Newton sa kilogram meter per second squared. Okay. So divide by meter per second squared. Notice here, meron po tayong meter per second squared, meter per second squared. Kaya since ito po ay division, ika-cancel po natin itong meter per second squared sa denominator, doon po sa meter per second squared sa numerator. So ano pong matitira dito? Ito na lang pong kilogram. Ano po? Kaya 200 divided by 2.5 is 80 and then yung unit na kilogram kaya 80 kilogram. Okay? So here, M is equal to 80 kilogram. Let's try to answer what is asked in the problem. Find the mass of the cyclist. So sa sentence po na sagot ay the mass of the cyclist is 80 kilograms. Okay, so to end up the discussion, try to answer this activity. So ito po ay para ma-check po natin kung meron po tayong natutunan. Okay? To master the lesson. Solve. A 5 kilogram object is moving in a circular path of radius 5 meter with a constant speed of 10 meter per second. What is the centripetal force acting on the object? Okay, so here, pwede po ninyong i-post yung video na ito. Try to answer in your own. And then, kapag may sagot na po kayo, baka pwede naman pong pa-share sa amin by just typing your answer in the comment section below. Okay? Kapag hindi mo po alam kung paano ito sagutin, itong problem na ito, pwede po kayong mag-comment sa aking Facebook page, okay, na Native Man Math Tutorial. Okay, Facebook page po yon. Mag-chat lang po kayo sa aking messenger or pwede po ninyong i-comment sa alinman po doon sa aking in-upload na video or photo. Okay? Salamat sa panonood mga anak. I hope that natuto kayo on how to solve problems involving centripetal acceleration in force. Okay, see you on my next discussion about work and power.